Hello,
Hello,
everyone that's listening. My name is Blair Melissa Oliver.
my name is Chayota Randolph Ezel. And go ahead.
We want to talk about a video, a serious issue that just happened on July 1st, and the video that we uploaded to YouTube. We want to explain to the public, to the world, what's going on. And if y'all could please listen, share all this information that we're giving y'all to help our family because we are not criminals. So, on July 1st, around 8 a.m. in the morning, my husband and I, woke up to knocks on our door. Very hard, loud knocks. Immediately, I rush to the window and I see cop cars and a bunch of agents dressed in all black, geared up. My husband, Chayota, run downstairs to start talking to them. I was upstairs. I didn't know what to do. I stayed in the room as long as I could until I heard Chayota crying, begging for them not to break down our door.
Because I asked them why they was here, and they told me they had a warrant for the house. So I figured, for what? And they were like, for a female, who never answered, never gave me no name.
Never provided any name.
Never no name of who the warrant was out for. Just it was for a female at this address. They had a piece of paper with a picture on there, but they never gave us no name. So, according to them, we were supposed to open the door just because they had a picture and,
They didn't show us
they give it no information.
A warrant.
Never
or an affidavit with the warrant.
Nope.
It was a picture of my face, and they never said my name. They actually asked me to say my name, and that's why I'm asking them, well, what's on the warrant? You come to our address looking for a female at this address with no name. Y'all, half of them were covering their faces, but they were all armed. I don't have no weapons on me or keep any in my household. I don't believe in that. So I was very afraid to even open a door, to even go with them and not know what's this all about. I did receive a bench warrant from child support, which I've been in that system for many years, probably 8 years, around 7 to 8 years. And
hold on.
Excuse me.
Yeah. So the issue is, in the video you will see that I'm begging for them to leave our house, leave from off our step. They telling me if I don't open the door, they kept threatening to break open the door. One of the officers pulled a knife out and tried to pick the screen door open with the knife.
Excuse the dogs.
I screamed and begged them not to do it and to stop.
Yes, he was
Please
crying,
stop.
begging.
Please stop. Because I was afraid they was going to run in my house, take my wife, and
do whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what because they're not telling me nothing.
What was going to happen to us?
Yeah, they just say open the door, because we have guns and a battering ram and a tactical shield for a 33-year-old woman, 33-year-old woman with a height of 5 foot, 125 pounds, and y'all bring 10 to 15 officers, agents, cops, whatever, because it was like different, labels on a uniforms, and it was scary. It's terrifying. When we watched the video, she can't watch the whole video
without crying. One agent started taking pictures of my family.
Yes.
And we were recording the whole time so y'all could see, because like I said, I don't don't know if I would even be alive. I don't know what would happen to me if I would have opened that door. And I was afraid. And
she still
I
is.
know I didn't do anything wrong because I gave birth to my son. Why should I have to pay for him? In 2020, I lost vision to my right eye. I still went to work. But during the pandemic, the company I worked for shut down. Here I am, really trying to make a way to survive. And they're coming after me when my son's biological father, his name is Eldridge Ashlock Jr., works for UPS. Been working there for many years, received more money, income than me. And they base it off of time spent. Well, how about this? Our son doesn't want to be with him
At all.
but no judge will hear his
side.
Thoughts or how he feels.
Which is a violation of with the Convention of Child's Rights, that was ran by the United Nations. The child has the right to choose where he wants to dwell, where he want to live at. And he was refused the right a few times, not just one occasion. What was the judge's name? Margaret something.
Murphy.
Yeah, Margaret T. Murphy.
We came across a few.
Yeah,
different.
We wrote them letters way before the bench warrant. We wrote letters way before the bench warrant, explaining to them how her rights was violated.
Been violated.
And also how they ignore our child's rights of wanting to be where he want to be at.
Right.
We try to set up situations from mediation with Eldridge's lawyer, which they prolonged for almost like 2 years.
Right. Well, I was actually told that I couldn't come with anyone by myself, but Eldridge could bring his attorney. At that time, I couldn't afford an attorney, anyone. So I said, well, can my husband come? I don't feel comfortable being in this man's presence because he has stalked me, harassed me many times. He even told our son that he was going to kill me due to a previous relationship. Things broke out and got nasty between him and a partner of mine in the past. And like I said, I have nothing to do with that as well. So here I am. I'm suffering. I'm hiding for my life, being afraid for me and my son and my other child's life. And here, we're not criminals. We don't ask for any problems. I don't believe I should pay child support because I take care of my son. He lives with us. Now, if the courts will hear what he wants to say, they will see he wants to stay here permanently. Permanently.
He's tired.
He's afraid.
Yeah, he's tired and afraid. He stresses. All right, my side of the story is this. I've been around since 2018. Well, that's 4 years? And 4 years of me being around from the beginning up until now, our son has been afraid. When I'm talking to him, when I first started to talk to him to get him to understand he's doing something wrong, or, to make sure, that he's understand what's happening, he would cry, and I wouldn't even say nothing, like I wasn't yelling or screaming or anything. He just would break down and cry, like he was
But how
afraid.
about every weekend when it came to return? Turn him to his father.
I was getting
the
to
custody
that.
exchange.
Yeah.
He would cry. He would ask us not to take him. He doesn't want to leave
every
us.
time.
So now we're forcing him. We're forcing our son to
do something he don't want to do.
Yes, and the court's been doing it for years, and here we go, abiding by what they're telling us to do. But what about the child? I thought they come first, but that's false. It's false. And I am living human flesh. My family, all my family are human flesh and blood.
Yeah, with souls.
With souls. We're not robots.
Not machines.
We're not machines.
We have emotions and feelings just like any human in this whole human race.
Yes, we're not property.
Yeah, we're not property. So we're not going to treat us like an item you could just move around and do as you please. We have rights that's being violated. And it's not right.
It's not right. This situation has never been fully investigated.
Yeah.
Attorneys was hired. Money just down the drain.
Just gone. And they got the nerve to even still bill us.
After
we sent them an email to them we no longer wanted their services.
And they're still getting billed.
And
they still being harassed.
Yeah, still being harassed by them as well. Because it's all like a club.
It's all like a money thing.
Yeah, they want money.
And they picking with people who don't have money.
And having you believing that you owe them or have to do what they say. Now, we're tired. You know, we are living flesh and blood people with souls. You know, y'all have no right. You know, so if you are being harassed like we are, you know,
Please say something.
say something.
It has to stop.
Yeah, that's the only way that it will stop.
Our next generation, our children. Look at how many of us that look like us that's dying.
Yeah, every day.
Do you think they out here to protect us? I have never committed. I don't have no cases or open cases. I'm not a criminal.
Me neither.
You know, so why come for me like that when there's people out here really committing crime? Okay, this man Eldridge Ashlock Jr. came to my home with a weapon.
And he got
works
charged.
for UPS.
Yeah, he got charged for that incident, and he was wrong, found guilty. And because he has an appeal or whatever, you know, that don't.
But that didn't stop the custody order.
Yeah.
They were still allowing our son to be with him. Even though he was caught with a gun and fired it. And it was a child outside.
Yeah, fired it.
You know, I seen, you know, if you could go to the videos, I'm pretty sure all my information is out there. The world knows what's going on.
And it's on record, on public record, you know, you can look this information up. You know, the person that the person that he attacked, that he pulled the weapon out, stated that this person threatened him as soon as he walked. He didn't even get 2 words in, and he threatened to shoot him because he was walking towards his car.
You know, and even in that situation, I ran over there. I ran over there to grab the gun. Wanna know why? Because this is my story. I slept with this man, had a baby. We have a child together. I didn't ask for this life. I didn't know it was going to be like this. And I felt like I had to do something, even if it was going to take my own life.
We're not afraid. That's what we also, this video is about, to let people know.
Bravery.
Yeah, them people know that we're not afraid.
Anymore. Because I was afraid. Yeah. I was.
I'm not afraid.
But I have to stop.
I'm afraid what's going to happen to them if I'm not here, because I am going to protect them.
I have to stop being afraid. I can't live like this. I will not live like this forever.
No matter what. We are not submitting to anything that
I did nothing wrong.
That this people.
I shouldn't have to show up at your court to pay for my son. I take care of him.
Yes.
I gave birth to him. I had birth rights. What about maternal rights? Child's law, all of that, God's law.
Human rights, constitutional laws,
the Bill of Rights.
The Bill of Rights, 4th and 5th are being violated right now. They seize our property, they seize our money. Illegally, for something that is looked at as, something that is looked at as equivalent to a student loan or a car loan. Wow. And they sent police out here for a student or car loan equivalent situation.
Yes. Listen, I just need to say to the public, I feel very uncomfortable stepping in any of their establishments, buildings, territories, whatever. I don't feel safe. That's why I said, talk to me through this door. I don't bring guns or weapons to nobody. Don't bring that to me. I'm a woman of peace and love.
Yeah. It's evident, it's clear in this video. Even though it's not on paper or a dossier that this woman has a disability, she lost her eyesight in one of her eyes.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a traumatic event for her. It happened in 2020, like she mentioned before. It traumatized her. She's in healing. Yeah. She's still healing.
Listen, I don't receive SSI.
No, we don't receive no assistance from SSI or nothing like that.
I don't receive food stamps and medical, and that's even questionable.
Yeah. So for this person, in this system, who is all connected, they can see all her information.
To come to kidnap me, target me, to hold our son hostage at a place that he
Doesn't
doesn't want
want
to
to
be.
be.
Okay?
It's not
This
rehearsed.
is illegal.
It's not rehearsed or anything. We didn't coach him to say that he afraid. None of this stuff. He's not even here. He's upstairs with the door
Because
closed
he
with the
doesn't want to
TV
be in the
on,
video.
dog.
But he chooses not to return to his father,
Yeah.
Eldridge Ashlock Jr.,
Yeah.
home anymore.
Yeah.
He's seen enough. He's seen what happened on July 1st. He's seen it all.
He's seen it.
This is what he's doing. This is what they're doing to our babies. They don't care who see it.
They're trying to instill fear in us. They're trying to instill fear in them. That's why our situation is what it is in this city, in this country, in this world. Because people like us was afraid to talk about what we was going through because we was afraid that people going to look at us as weak because we can't defend ourselves.
Right. Not even had a financial assets to protect yourself, because that's what it seemed like. It's all about money. It seemed like it's all about money.
We're not materialistic people. We want nice things, but we're not willing to sacrifice our soul for material gain. So we suffer. You know, we're tired of suffering.
Please.
I'm not afraid
Watch the
of
video.
none of
Please
y'all.
help us.
We're not afraid.
Stand up for yourself, even if you can't help us. Just help you if you're going through something like this.
We're afraid for our child's safety, his life, and his soul. Because we don't want him to grow up and lose it.
This has to stop. This is petty. This is against all humanity.
Yeah.
This is a crime. Crime against humanity.
Yeah.
Okay?
Because we're humans. We're living human beings with flesh and blood and bones. You know, when we get pricked, we bleed. You know, if we hold our head underwater, we are drowned. You know, if we get shot by a bullet, we get injured and maybe die.
So thank y'all once again for listening.
Yes.
And please share it. We understand there's a lot of people that disagree with us.
Yeah.
To our family, we love y'all.
Yep.
And we are not able to be around y'all, okay? Because they are targeting me. So I need y'all to know I'm not a criminal. I love my children. Mm-hmm. And I will fight for my children. Mm-hmm. And my son.
Yep.
And my husband.
Yeah. And look at me. I'm right here. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not afraid. I'm fighting for my people that make me whole, happy. You know. They bring me joy to see them smile. And right now, they're not smiling.
Thank you all so much for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all that's going to help. And share. Share it.
Share, please.